Alright, so this is going to be a tutorial on the new Majora's Mask 80% route. This was found about a month and a half ago by Mr. Cheese, thanks to his new credits warp, which skips getting Ocarina, Song of Time, and it works in first cycle. So I'm going to split this route into 4 sections. The intro, which you're listening to now, the hardware section, which is going to go over everything you need to practice and do runs. And then the next section is going to be the route up until ACE, so from starting your file all the way until you enter Observatory, and the actual ACE portion itself. It will be the last section. So, I'm also just using like live split just for timestamps, just because I thought it'd be nice to have, I guess. Okay, so next onto version. So the version you need to play, the fastest version for this route is Japanese 1.0 for N64. This also works on 1.1 for N64 and Wii U, but 1.0 to my knowledge is the fastest due to the heat minute for ACE and the angles afterwards. So this is the only route I'm going to be going over in this video. So, to tell if your cartridge is 1.0 or not, if you look at the back of the cartridge, there's a sticker on the back, and if you look in the top right, there should be a little indentation. Based on known info in a spreadsheet, if you look for the number 41 indented on the back of the cartridge, and it does not have an A afterwards, then your cartridge is 1.0. So if you're looking for one on eBay, look for the 41 indentation on the back sticker, and it should be a 1.0 cartridge. So, that's it for the version. Now for the practice ROM. So you're going to want to use KZ to practice for this. ACE does not work on KZ, it will crash at the very end. But you can practice everything else effectively, so that's what I'll be using to explain most of the stuff in this video. If you want to practice on emulator, you can. I'm using an EverDrive with the normal ROM patched with KZ, and it's pretty nice because you have a menu of all this stuff. So you got warps, cheats, you can edit your scene, change your watches, add memory watches to see like Link's angle and stuff, edit your inventory, give yourself certain equips, and all this other good stuff. So it's pretty sweet. So next on to controllers and controller cardinals. So there's a trick called logical clip in this run, and it's used to clip into Cafe's hideout early so you can get the Deku mask as, or not the Deku mask, the Keaton mask as Deku Link. And unfortunately it requires a specific controller, specifically one that can hold straight left, straight right, or straight left, straight right, and straight up. If you have a normal N64 controller, chances are you can't do that. So, like I'm on my N64 controller right now, my OEM gray, and when I hold right, it is -1 on the x-axis, not 0. Or -1 on the y-axis, not 0. And when I hold left, it's -3 on the y-axis instead of 0. And when I hold up, it's 1 on the x-axis instead of 0. Well, not 0, but like, it's not consistent. So, there's a couple options you can do for this. If you're like me, and you just happen to randomly get an insane Tori with perfect cardinals, then that will work. As you can see, I'm holding straight right and getting 0 on the opposite axis every time. So you definitely want a controller like this for launchable clip. Okay, so also something else you can do for getting a perfect cardinal controller is there are third-party GameCube style thumbsticks, the like stick replacements for OEM and 64 controllers. They cost around $10. and they're good for cardinals because they don't register small values, like 1 to 3. So it lets you get 0 on the opposite axis pretty reliably, thanks to just zeroing out those values. So yeah, those are your main options for controllers with perfect cardinals. And now we can get onto the actual run. So, you're gonna set up your file names real quick. It does not matter which slots they go into. The only things that matter is one file you're going to be playing on, and one file you're going to have that as your last created file name. So, if you want to be optimal with like which slots you should put your file names into, put the one you play on in slot 2, and the one you last created in slot 1. So, I'll show typing out the first one, which is the one you're going to play on. So it's 8, 3, I, switch pages, this symbol, hit Z to add a little asterisk, and then this symbol, press Z to add a little asterisk, and then hit lowercase b, 5, and then this symbol, and you're done. So that's the one you're going to be playing on. The next one is your last created file name, and that is going to be 8, 7, S, this symbol, this symbol, this symbol, this, and then little z, and an asterisk, and this last symbol. And so ideally, to be optimal with like your menuing, you want to put the file you play on in your second slot, and your last created file name in the first slot. So, after that, oh yeah, you have got to show yourself typing out the file names in your run. If you do not, it will most likely be rejected. That happened to 6 of my any percent world records, and it sucks because nobody told me, I wasn't aware of it, and it just sucks. So show typing your file names in the run. Okay, so now we can start your run. So time starts whenever you hit A on file select to load your file. So we're going to start now. Alright, and now let me switch to some footage I have pre-recorded. Okay, so this is just a video I'm using for reference, and you can see this is actually the current world record. So I show typing out my file name, and then after that I go ahead and start the run. So I'm going to skip through most of this intro because the first 3.5 minutes are essentially cutscenes with a little bit of text mashing. And for mashing text, really all you want to do is you want to mash A, B, and C up, just like this. And that's basically the fastest way to mash text in this for these text boxes, which aren't quick text. So that's basically the first 3.5 minutes of intro. So I'll skip to when you actually gain control of Link. Okay, so from here you want to hold upright to get to around this log. You want to do a quick turnaround by pressing Z, holding down, and then pressing Z again. And then you just want to roll through these logs, hop up, and you'll be good to go. So next, you got more cutscenes. And you gotta skip through some more text, some more cutscenes, good stuff. And then you can gain control Link again. So what you want to get is you want to get 5 rupees from these bushes, because you need 10 in order to play the Honey and Darling minigame. So you get 5 here and then 5 in Clocktown. Doesn't matter if you go over, you just need at least 10 rupees. So you got that, and now you're gonna do the Decker rooms. So after skipping through all this text, you just want to hold upright and spin off the sledge. And then you're going to enter this flower. That saves a tiny bit of time over using the flower straight in front of Link. So it's pretty good. So you're going to spin over here, get into this flower. There's just tiny 1 second time save in this room, which is skipping the second flower by spinning off a ledge and grabbing the other one. I don't do it in this run because it's pretty tough and it kills a lot of attempts. And in my opinion, it's not worth it yet for 1 second time save. So now on to having my salesman skip. This is a pretty self-explanatory trick. You're just gonna pause buffer until you get out of Clock Town, so you skip the Happy Mass Salesman cutscene. And so a lineup that I'd use is line the left of Link's foot up with the with this line right here, and that should make it so that you can backwalk straight out of Clock Tower with the least amount of pause buffers required. And unfortunately, pause buffering on N64 sucks, so this is way harder than it is on Wii. But with a bit of practice, you can get it down and get it pretty consistent. So you backwalk for a bit, pause buffer. Ideally, you want about 10 buffers to get out. The most time save. And then you're out of there. Okay. So, now up onto the reset timing. You want to reset your console when after the text on screen right now goes away. Once it fully goes away, you want to reset in order to skip a cutscene of getting introduced to the town and Tattle talking to you. So the earliest you can do it is resetting after the text goes away. If you do it any earlier than that, then your game will not save, and you will have to start the run over, basically, which sucks. So don't do that. If you want to play it safe, you can wait till the banners behind the text starts to go away, and that should give you plenty of time to reset without risking the game not actually saving. So that's for resetting, and now you type in your second file name. So ideally you want to put your second file name, or your last created file name in the first slot, I mean, just for less menuing. So you're going to type it out, go fast, and then you're going to select the file you're playing on and reload it. So now you're just going to go over to East Clock Town and into the Stockpot Inn. That way you can go to Granny and advance the time to the third day. This part is pretty self-explanatory. You just go in the flower, hit over Granny's, and select the bottom option twice. So this advances one day to the second day, and then you're going to select that option again, advance time to the last day. Okay, so now we're on to launch up a clip. Oh yeah, you're going to backflip over that counter. Be careful not to talk to the lady, because you can lose some time there. So yeah, this is the part where you clip into a wall and into your cafe's hideout early to get a mass Deku. And it's pretty precise. I'll give a quick tutorial of it in a second. What you're going to do is you're going to ESS right, target, hold left until this frame, hold right until this frame, target, or shield I mean, Move your camera around, ESS up, spin twice, ESS down, to get to that angle, you're spinning into this wall, flip, and go straight into the hideout with some navigating around the water, that way you don't void out, and you also don't drown. So since it's the third day, one of the salesman dudes is going to be here, and he's going to give you the pig mask. So, let me do a quick tutorial on that. So I'll just warp into Clocktown. And give myself the Decker mask. I'll freeze time. Just set this up for later. Might as well give myself this for later too. So the time to day 3, and around maybe this time, because it's going to be in game. Okay. So now I will reload the area. So it's not going to let me do that. Just reload it anyway. No, we have to watch the cutscene. Whoops. It's alright. Well, normally we wouldn't be watching this. I'm just doing this for the tutorial. Yeah. I'll save in a second. Warp back to this. Yeah, for this you're gonna use your perfect cardinal controller. So we can hold straight left, right, and up. So from here, you're going to actually put up a watch if you want to check stuff. So it's a 804,000. Whoops. And then 5E. And then X32. So Link goes down, move it around. And this shows Link's current angle, assuming you're on 1.0. So from here, you would load into cylindrical. You're gonna ESS right to angle 706E. Then you're gonna target, and then you're gonna pause while targeting, and then you're gonna let go of target and just start holding left. And then you're gonna pause buffer frames all the way until you get to this frame. It's angle CAA2, and then you're gonna hold right all the way until you get to this frame at 29 BC, and then you're gonna hold target, or press target in the unpaused lag, and hold it. So then you're going to let go of shield. You're gonna C up, and you're gonna line the left side of the B button up around with this orange texture up here, and that just make the camera start panning up to angle 4000. So you can see the camera starts panning, and if I ESS up, my angle's gonna snap to angle 4000. So there we go. We're at angle 4000. Now we can spin twice, and then we're gonna ESS down over to angle 400. There we go. And now that we're at this angle, we can target. Just tap target, don't hold it. Otherwise that screws up the camera. So just tap it. And then from here you're gonna hold up. And keep holding it until you get to this frame. Then you're gonna press A. And to start spinning at the wall. And then on this frame, you're going to, this is the first frame you can hold down right to start moving towards the edge of the hideout to get into the loading zone. So you can see if I start holding down right, next frame I clip into the wall, and I can start making my way over to hideout. So then you need to navigate around the water. If you don't hit the water, you will void out. So you want to hit the water, but you don't want to hit it too many times so that you run out of bounces and end up drowning, which will make it so that you can't get into hideout. So angle link somewhere around like this area, and then once you hit the water, you're gonna start turning right to get around it, and then just maneuver yourself around to behind the loading zone behind this door. So angle link around and bounce into the loading zone. And from here, you come up here, talk to this guy, and he'll give you the Keaton mask and priority mail. So I'll go ahead and show off that clip again. Just in full speed this time. So, hit ESS right to angle 706E. Target, pause, start holding left. Pause on this frame, hold right. Pause on this frame at 29 BC, and your shield, and the unpause lag. And you see up. Line up your B button with the orange texture. Press A, start ESSing up. Once the camera locks, you're gonna snap to angle 4000, spin twice. Then your ESS down right to angle 400. You can just flick up if you have to screw it up. Yeah, and go over to angle 400. Just tap target, pause, hold up until oh man. Got 1164. Okay, well, I pause buffer late. That sucks. I'll only do that again. So there we go. Happy thing with the texture. Twice. Here's 400. There we go. Then spin on this input. And then you start holding down right. And then maneuver link around the water. And get straight to the loading zone. Okay, so from this point, you go over this dude. Collect the Keaton mask and the priority mail. So let me switch back to footage of the run. Start playing this again. Oh yeah. Okay, so that was also the fastest setup for lungeable clip. There are alternative setups which use different cardinals, such as just up and down instead of up, left, and right, which is good in some cases. I don't show them up here because they're slower than the fastest setup by quite a bit, and it's only useful in some circumstances. But you can feel free to ask in the MM Discord server for more information on those. Okay, so that's about it for a launchable clip. Oh yeah, and you had to get the fairy and box rupees in logical while you were there. I forgot about that. Let me rewind to it actually. So yeah, after exiting hideout, just come over, grab the fairy, and get the box rupees so that you have at least 10 rupees. And then you're just gonna go up to Great Fairy Fountain like you just saw with quick targeting. And back walking all the way to North Clock Town. Oops. So you're gonna spin over to Fountain. Yeah. Okay, so now you've got more text smashing. You're just gonna mash B through the quick text, and then you got more cutscenes and text mashing. So I'll skip through this. It's pretty self-explanatory. So once the mashing's over, you're gonna back walk out of Fairy Fountain, and then send the magic portion. So then you're gonna back walk straight to East Clock Town, and you just kind of flick down left. You'll get an angle which is decent enough to just back walk straight there. And then you're gonna go to the shooting minigame. This is the reason we did magic, is so you can actually play the minigame, because they just won't let you otherwise. So you're given your 10 rupees, you start playing. And now a quirk about this minigame is, for whatever reason, the developers forgot to lock your C buttons in this scenario, so you can just equip anything and use it however you like. So for this, we use this to put on the Keaton mask, a non-transformation mask as Decalink, which turns us human, and then we just go straight into playing the minigame. It's a pretty easy minigame. I kind of screwed it up in this run, but it's fun to practice, so just mess around with it. It's pretty easy. So for winning it, you'll get 50 rupees, which we will use to buy the bomb bag. So then you're gonna exit and go down left and head straight over to the West Clock Town. You can flick right and back walk just for a bit of time save. And then you're just gonna roll up and enter the bomb shop. So you go and buy the bomb bag, 50 rupees, and then you can head out. So next you can do a trick that saves about a second or two. You just roll, pause to pull out, equip your bombs, and then you're gonna pull out a bomb and set it right next to the soldier that's blocking the town exit. And then your shield and backflip over him. It's really, really easy. You just pull a bomb, drop it, and then backflip as soon as it explodes. And then it'll get you right past the guard without having to talk to him. So I'll just play out. Like I said, pull bomb, drop bomb, backflip, and you're out. Okay, and now for Observatory Hess. If you don't know how to Hess, it's pretty easy. You pull a bomb, you ESS down right while targeting, and then after the third quick flash, you press shield and A at the same time, so that you drop the bomb and roll. and then a little bit after the bomb explodes, you're going to press shield, or press target, and Link will start moving backwards really fast. If you press target too soon, the game's going to crash as soon as it has crashed. And it's not good because you don't want your game to crash. So you're just going to ESS around until you get to a certain angle. And I really screwed it up in this run, or in this footage. But basically you want a certain angle that lets you clip straight past the fence to Observatory. And that way you get straight in there. Okay, so now I'll just go over how to do that. Let me switch this over and warp straight to here. Okay, let me close bomb. Also, I'll do the guard flip thing. Just show it off. So you just roll. You pull bomb. And just backflip out there. So, from here, you're just going to pull bomb. Target. ES down right. After the third flash, you roll shield. And then you start ESS around to change your angle. And just go straight for Observatory. So your goal is to ESS around to angle A6 CO. And that lets you clip. That's an angle that will just clip you straight past the fence. Every single time. As long as you're going against the wall. So, I'll show that again. Where are my settings messed up? Let me add a command real quick. Where's reload scene? There it is. Okay, there we go. So you're just gonna pull bomb. Sorry, Hess. Don't get a slow Hess because you won't clip. Do your Hess. Angle A6CO. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. I hit the grotto. Let me warp to there again. Okay, so yeah, just S 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Roll and shield, and I missed it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I missed it again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I can't Hess now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I still can't Hess. There we go. I just had to not talk. Yeah, just this angle will just straight clip you in there. And then you can Hess around to the front entrance. and then this ends the portion of route up to ACE. So I'll just switch back to the actual video to show off what the ACE is going to look like, and then we can go from there. So you're going to walk over here, you're going to backflip off this rail, which I kind of screwed up. You're going to go over here, grab these rupees, and you're going to pull a bomb, head through here, drop a bomb, pull another bomb, head through the loading zone again, until those particles go away, then walk through, pull 3 more bombs, do an inverted camera, pull a bomb, do a super slide off the spot, pick it up to get your stale reference, and then head over to this wall, target it, ESS around to get a certain angle, head over here, ESS around to get another angle, backflip, pull out your sword, hip slash twice, drop bomb, and do some more angle turns, and then see up, look straight up. You're gonna load the moon's tier, and then credits will play instead of the moon crash cutscene. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And now for the explanation. So, the only thing you need for this is bombs. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna head down here, and the first part of the heat manip is you're going to break all these pots and collect the rupees. Then you're gonna turn around, pull a bomb, and walk through this loading zone. So I'm gonna do it now. Pull a bomb, walk through, and once you're all the way through, you're gonna let the bomb explode on you. And then once all of its particles gone away, you're gonna walk back through the loading zone. And then once you're out, you're gonna drop a bomb and then pull a bomb, and walk back through the load zone. So pull it, keep going, and then you let the bomb explode. Once all its particles have gone away, you can drop 3 bombs in quick succession, and then run back through the loading zone. So 1, 2, 3, and run back through the loading zone. If they explode once you passed it, that's okay. It's not gonna screw up the heap. Even if Link looks a little bit weird because of the light explosions. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get inverted camera. So you want to make it so that whenever you turn around, you can actually just grab the pot. So sort of an angle where Link can actually roll and grab the pot so that he picks it up. But yeah, so inverted camera, it's pretty simple. You just want to target, and then on the last frames of quick turnaround, you just want to flick your control stick back, and make it so that Link is facing a different direction than what he's supposed to be when targeting. So there's actually frame data for this. I'll show it off now. So you're gonna press target, you're gonna let go, and then 7 frames later you're gonna hold down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna hold down, and then on frame 8 you're gonna hold target again. Or wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe, and then target. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then target. I forget the frame data on this, but it's pretty easy to get it once down with muscle memory. So target 2, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, see. You can go through this. You press target. You let go of target. So 1. The first frame is the frame you target. So 1. And then you let go. It's frame 2. Frame 3. Frame 4. Frame 5. Frame 6. And then frame 7 you hold down. Or not. I'm not actually sure the frame date on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then you target. Okay, so I figured the frame date. Okay. So you're standing still. Frame 1 you target. Frame 2 you untarget or let go target. Frame 3 nothing. Frame 4 nothing. Frame 5 nothing. Frame 6 nothing. Frame 7 you hold down. And then frame 8 you hold target. And that would get you into the camera. Okay, so now you're gonna do a super slide. So you're gonna place your bomb somewhere around this, the right side of this little hexagon, and that should put you in range to be able to get knocked back by that explosion and head through the load zone. So you're gonna pull your bomb, you're gonna drop it, and then as it's about to explode, you're gonna roll, and you'll get knocked back, and it'll just head through this loading zone. So, reload the area real quick. So I'll go ahead and show off everything up to this point again. So you're gonna get these rupees, you're gonna pull a bomb, walk through the load zone. Until the particle's gone away, you can walk through. Pull another bomb, walk back through. Let the bomb explode. Once the particle's gone away, drop 3 more bombs. 1, 2, 3. Go back through. Get an angle that you can super slide off of into the tunnel. And then do it verti camera, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and target. So you do verti camera. Drop a bomb around this hexagon area, and then as it's about to explode, just start mashing A. To roll and then pick up the pot. Whoops. And if you don't do it quick enough, or if you do it too early, then you'll just get knocked off the pot, and you'll have to backflip to do a ground jump to be able to pull bombs again. Because if you don't, then as you can see, like right here, if I try to pull a bomb, the game won't let me. So you gotta like backflip or something, and then you can pull bombs again. Okay, so there's that. And then if you go too late, that's when something bad happens, because whoops, let me do that. Crap. I'll just go ahead and show off the super slide part again. Get a verti camera. Okay. So if you super slide off the pot and you go too late. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to go late. I wish I can just show it off because it's not going to do anything. But you would just end up grabbing the pot and not being able to do anything about it. Because if you grab the pot like this, when you let go of R, you're going to pick up the pot, and that is going to screw up the heat minute because you can no longer get SRM from this pot. Since you can't set it down, you can only throw it or she'll drop it, which screws up the heat. And at that point, you basically have to reload the building or start your run over, which sucks. So, starting from the top again, I'm gonna break these pots, grab the rupees, pull a bomb, head through here, wait for the particles to go away, walk through here, drop a bomb, pull another one, walk through the load plane again, Wait for it to explode. Drop the bombs. And then get inverted camera. And super slide off the pot. Also, while you are super sliding off the pot, you want to let go of Z. So that way the pot doesn't unload. And you can still pick up the SRM after you transition from the rooms. Because if you don't let go of target, then when you cross rooms, the camera's going to change, and you won't pick up an SRM. So you need to let go of target while you're super sliding, so that the camera doesn't change. Okay, so look through. And now you gotta get your angle again. So, inverted camera. And then get your super slide. Make sure you don't miss that, because that is bad if you miss it. Since you're just gonna end up picking up the pot. I did not there because I used the levitation cheat, which kind of get rid of that cancel or picking up state. It's a cheat. So get your inverted camera angle. Let go of target, and when you let go of shield, you'll pick up an SRM. So once you have your SRM, you're gonna backwalk through here, and if Link doesn't drop his hands and the game doesn't crash, then you have done your heat manip successfully. If you're having troubles not getting through the loading plane with Link's hands still up and not keeping the SRM, just ask in the any percent questions Discord or channel in the M Discord, and we can help you out there. So after you have this, you're going to target this wall right here, and that'll get you to angle 2 AAC. Your angle watch again is assuming you're on 1.0, 804.000 5C X32. So once you're gonna target the wall, your angle's gonna snap to 2 AAC, and then you're gonna ESS all the way around until you get to angle A64. From here you can shield drop your SRM, and then you can go over and target this fence. Now with this fence, you're gonna angle over to you're gonna target the fence, get to angle D563, then you're gonna ESS all the way around to angle 2CA3. Just like this, and you're gonna target, and then you're gonna side hop, and you're gonna backflip, pull out your sword, because it does require your sword to be out before you do this last bit of setup. And basically this portion right here, this is setting up your last targeted position, which is going to be 2CA3, and then your last final angle, which is going to be 814. So you get this angle, you backflip, you pull your sword, and then when you're somewhere around here, it's not precise at all. You're just going to pull your bomb. She'll drop your bomb within the first 3 frames of pulling it out, so it looks like this. So it's right next to the Link, as opposed to the bomb dropping over Link's head like this. It's pretty easy. You just hit bomb and then shield immediately after. So just like this. And then you're gonna pull out your sword. You're gonna do 2 jump slashes. And then you're gonna do a horizontal slash. So this is what it's gonna look like at full speed. So flare bomb, sword, 2 jump slashes, and then 1 horizontal slash. And then when the bomb hit you 2, you're gonna get to angle 2 E1C. So then from here you would ESS around until you get to your final angle, which is gonna be 814. Okay, so let's go over those motions again. because they're pretty strange. So you're gonna target, you're gonna backflip, pull your sword, shield drop a bomb, pull your sword, 2 jump slashes, and then horizontal slash. Horizontal slashes, they're pretty easy. You just flick right on your control stick and then press B. And also while you're horizontal slashing, you want to let go of Z, so that way Link's angle changes after getting hit by the bomb. Because if you don't, this is what happens. He just actually completely misses, so... Or the bomb completely misses Link. So, yeah, you want to let go of Z while you're in the middle of that horizontal slash. So yeah, 2CA3. Drop your bomb, do your jump slashes, your horizontal slash, let go of Z, and then from here you can ESS around until you get to 814. So from here you can see up, and then you're gonna hold straight up. So if I would switch to your controller with good cardinals, so you can look straight up, and also you should pause, because if you don't, then if your angle is slightly off, you could end up changing Link's angle, which would end up screwing up Ace and crashing your game. So you don't want to do that. I'm not going to look up right now because the game's going to crash. Oh yeah. This is all the part. Yeah, you're gonna look up, and then the time will change to 11:55. And after that, you don't have to do anything. The moon crash cutscene is gonna play, but instead it's gonna be the credits, and you will beat Majora's Mask. So, let me go over that last angle again, and then I will redo everything up to this point. So angle 2, CA3, set up left, or set up right, play your shield, or your sword, and then shield drop bomb, pull out sword, 2 jump slashes, and then your horizontal slash, and let go of Z. Be careful not to screw up your ESSs, because if you do, then you're gonna have to redo the 2CA3 setup too, which would suck, because it loses time. So actually, I'll go over this all again, with visual cues for the ESS setups. So, again, break spots. Full bomb. Walk through. One bomb. And another. All back through. Wait till the explosion goes away. Drop 3 more bombs. Do inverted camera. Drop the bomb around here. Let go of Z. Pick up your SRM. Back walk through here again. And then, so this, after targeting this wall, your visual cue for if you have the right angle is going to be this hilt of Link's sword, so I got it right here. And that's going to be, A64 is going to be the last frame that's showing. So if I go one more to the right, oops. If I go one more ESS to the right, then this is 385C, and you can barely see the hilt of Link's sword. This is A64's last frame is fully visible, and then one to the left of that, you can see the hilt is really visible and it's not really close to Link's head. So this is the visual cue you want to use. Hilt is fully visible and it's right next to Link's head. So yeah, you would drop it from here, and then target the fence for D563, and then ESS around until you get to 2CA3, and the visual cue for that is Link's arm right here. You can see his just about to disappear. Last one where you can barely see it. 3 of B, you can fully see it. And then the one after that, you can not even see his arm at all. So, 2CA3, that's the visual cue. And you want to get this, the motions. And then when you get to 814, the visual cue for this is Link's arm. This is the first frame where you can see Link's arm. The one before that, you can't see it at all, really. And then the one after, his arm is really visible. So 814 is the frame where you can just barely see Link's arm. So yeah, and from here you'd see up. You'd normally pause so you can switch controllers or something, and then unpause and hold down. Now when I do this, the game's gonna crash because I'm on KZ, but I'm gonna again show off the ACE setup on the actual cartridge from the run footage, just to show that it does work. So yeah, it's gonna crash just like this. Also, something to note, that when you do your heat manip, your ACE, make sure if you have the SRM, don't do it. Don't pick up the SRM unless you have enough time to finish the ACE before the night transition. Otherwise, whenever the night transition happens, it's going to load the moons tier, and that will trigger the ACE, and it'll run invalid code, which will screw up everything, and your game is going to crash. Now, if you have everything else done, like if you get to angle 814 and have finished everything else, then the game will change its time to 11:52, and the credits will play. Make sure you just give yourself enough time to finish ACE before either the night transition happens or the moon warp the moon crash cutscene happens. So I guess that's about it for that. Let me go ahead and show off the current world record. It gets into Observatory with enough time to actually finish the ACE before the night transition, which is good because it's fast. And also you want to clear title text, preferably before you get into here, because if you have to see up at the end of titles there, then that's going to screw up your final angle. So yeah, pull bomb. Back through, pull another bomb. Back through. Invert a camera. Pull bomb, do a super slide. Doesn't matter if that pot breaks, as you saw there. It won't script the heat. As long as the pot that you get F0 off of doesn't break, then you should be good. See, I get angle A64. Drop it, get to CA3. Backflip. 2 jump slashes. Horizontal slash. And then get around to 814. And look straight up. It'll set the time to 11:55. And when the moon crash happens, you will instead be warped to the credits. And so that's about everything. Good luck running this. If I forget anything, I will put it in the description. And if you have any questions or any troubles with anything, please ask in the Any% Questions channel in the Speedrunning Discord. which I'll leave a link to in the description. But yeah, other than that, good luck.